Hello, beautiful beings of love and light. Welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about how to draw energy back to ourselves. So we are constantly giving, loving, sharing in the world. And for many of us in especially healing professions, we tend to overgive. Let me know if that resonates with you at all. So if you find yourself overgiving and you want to call your energy back to yourself, since yoga is an energetic practice, we can use the postures and the breath work to effectively draw our energy back, to gaze within, and to return some of that love that we've been giving so freely to others back to ourselves. We're going to go through Gomukhasana, cow-faced legs today, with Garudasana, eagle arms. So find yourself a comfortable seat and also sit up. Get your hips a little bit raised above your knees. I'm sitting on this beautiful meditation seat. You can prop cushions or blocks underneath of you. Cushions on top of blocks is even better. The more height that you can get, wonderful. So we're going to first just inhale and reach the arms out and up. Gaze up. Visualize taking in, right? Do it again, taking in all of the energy that you've given out, almost like you're collecting it back to yourself. We're calling it back in. Bring the palms together at the top of the head and gaze up, like you're sending out a beam of electricity, like a lightning rod, calling back in all of the energy that you've so freely and compassionately given out. And then exhale and cross your right arm on top of the left. Bring your palms together to touch if you can, if that's accessible to you. And if not, you can place them on the shoulders. You could also maybe cradle the side of your face in one of your hands as a gesture of soothing and calming. If it's accessible, bring the palms together, the left fingertips over the right thumb pad or the base of the thumb, and lift the elbows up. Gaze up and exhale, release the arms down. Beautiful. We're going to do the other side. Inhale, gather in all of the energy from around you, and then exhale, this time left arm over right. Make that cross. Again, if it's only accessible to you to touch the shoulders, wonderful. If you want to take that left hand and cradle the face, do so. And if it is accessible, you can reach the right fingertips towards or onto that left thumb palm. Lift the elbows up and away from the chest. Gaze up. And on your exhale, release the arms. Just let them fall down at the sides. Those are eagle arms. Now we're going to do cow-faced legs. So lift your right knee into your chest and just give it a little hug. And then cross the right foot over the right knee. Grab onto the tops of the feet and just pull them out towards the sides. So you're aiming to get your knees as parallel or stacked on top of each other as possible. If this is not accessible at all, you can place a block or a pillow between the legs, and any variation of on top of each other that you can access is perfectly fine. So please do not worry if your knees don't stack perfectly on top of each other. You will be practicing this more. These things take time. We'll get the hips more open in a more complete practice. So just feel into the legs. Right? Hinge forward at the hips by keeping your spine long and engaging the abdominal muscles. Just feel what that feels like to kind of lean forward. If you'd like an additional challenge to the core, you can again reach your arms out and up and keep leaning forward. Tuck the chin slightly so that the cervical spine is in line with the thoracic. And try to hold here. Just sinking into the hips a bit. Breathing fully into the belly and out of it. And on your next inhale, lift back up to center and exhale the arms down at the sides. Now we're going to do a bit of yogi magic. So you're going to rock forward onto the fingertips, Press into the outsides of the feet, lift the hips, and follow your right toes around. Lift the heels beyond the toe tips and walk the fingers around behind you, around to the left foot, and keep the feet where they are, so you keep coming around until your opposite leg is on top. Yogi magic. And Indy's come to join us. So here, now your left knee should be on top. Grab onto the tops of the feet, if that's even reachable for you, and pull them back, or you can just grab onto the top of the knee. Again, have the knees as stacked as possible, and if they're out to the side a bit, it's totally fine. We're going to allow and accept where we are in our bodies and not force. So just sink into that hip crease. Again, you can lean forward on your exhale by drawing your abdomen back and bringing the ribs down towards the thigh. Keep the arms lifted up if you like an extra challenge, keeping the spine long. Sink in. From here, we're going to inhale and sink back, and then we're going to apply the eagle arms. So the first is the right arm on top. It's opposite the legs. As you exhale, overlap the arms and form any grip that you would like. Inhale and lift the elbows up. And as you exhale, hinge forward here. You can bring the elbows down to close to the hip crease, to the mid thigh, or even bring the elbows out over the top knee. If the palms are together, beautiful. Just reach them down for the floor. Let the head hang. You can keep the spine long for a few breaths. And then feel what it feels like to allow the shoulders to kind of round a bit. Let the head really fall. On your inhale, you're going to lift the elbows away from the knee, inflating yourself back to center. Let the head tilt back, and then gently cascade the arms to unwind and come down by your sides. Now we're going to do the other side. So we're going to reverse that yogi magic. Rock forward onto the fingertips, press into the outsides of the feet, lift the hips, and now follow your left foot, your toes back around to behind you. Lift the heels again, so your feet are staying in one place and you're just rotating around the feet until you come to sit with the opposite knee on top again. When you arrive and you're comfortable, get yourself situated. Inhale, grab in all of that energy. Exhale, this time the left arm will be on top for eagle arms, Garudasana. Inhale and lift the elbows away from the chest. Exhale, pelvic and abdominal contraction folds you forward. The elbows can come to rest closer to the hip crease, on the mid-thigh, or even over the knees. You may have to situate the feet a little bit so that they're providing enough support so that you don't fall forward. That's what's happening to me currently. Maintain length in the spine. Tuck the chin back. Reach the palms or the fingers down towards the floor if that's where your hands are accessible, or if you're just hugging yourself, then let your head fall. Feel that connection of the belly to the thigh. Feel where the breath is actually able to go. As from the root to the Manipura chakra, you are very condensed and compressed. So notice the space in the heart, the front and the back, the throat, the third eye, and the crown of the head. This is a very good posture for tuning into oneself and bringing the energy up to the higher chakras. Once again, bring the palms together. Inhale, lift the elbows away from the knee. Inflate yourself back to center. And on your exhale, unwind the arms. Reach the fingertips down for the floor. Inhale and lift your head and come back to the space. Unwind the legs. You can come to a cross-legged seat, or simply feet to the floor, knees into the chest. Bring your hands to your heart center and keep your eyes closed. Acknowledge any energy or thoughts, emotions that have come up for you. And great job. Tuning into your own energy, calling it in from outside of yourself. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoy taking some physical asana practice to take control of your own energy and take your power back. I love you, but more importantly, you gotta love you. I'll see you soon, beauties. Thanks for watching.